Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a little bit of a chatty get ready with me, doing this very simple, I guess you could say daytime friendly look, depending on how much makeup you like to wear. It could be daytime, it could be nighttime, whatever time. All products will be listed down below in case I missed something in the video. And yeah, I got a haircut. So happy to have done that. I haven't had short hair in a hot minute, but I really needed a change with, you know, being home all the time and my hair. Just haven't had a cut since January, so change was due. So here I go with a bare face in 3, 2, 1, go. I am going to prime my face with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. So yeah, it's been about a year since I've started YouTube, and it was a fast year, I think. Fast and slow, you know, with 2020 and everything. I mean, I don't think anything really surprised me about this year at all when it comes to making videos and, you know, how I put things out and all of that. I'm happy I'm still doing it. That I can say. I'm going to combine two foundations today. This is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting foundation that I'm trying to finish up. This is about 2 years old, and maybe a little bit older than that. I'm trying to get it out of my collection because it is getting a little older. And I'm mixing that with this CoverGirl and Olay Simply Ageless foundations. And I'm using you as a mirror, so don't mind if I, you know, I'm not looking directly at the camera at times. I had a blog first before I started my YouTube channel. And I had that for about 2 or 3 years, and then I officially called it quits last summer. July of 2019, I had the option to renew the blog because it was one of those blogs you have to pay for. I didn't have a free blog, and I was just not really wanting to pay for something that I just wasn't doing enough. You know what I mean? Like, it was just... Do I need to turn that backlight on? I feel like it looks so dark back there. Let me turn that light on. Okay, that looks a lot better. Okay, sort of. Yeah, I did not want to renew the blog. I did not think that was something I really felt passionate about at the time. So I just wanted to find a different way to kind of create content that wasn't writing. I think what's gone well for this is that I have been able to do it enough to get some sort of rhythm going with it over the past year. And if you don't know, I am a mom. I have 2 kids and I work full-time as a teacher. So being able to squeeze in time to film and, you know, do things consistently has been a little bit more of a challenge. And then when COVID hit and, you know, both my husband and I were both in the home at the same time, like, you know, that brought its own challenges, but also brought its own benefits. So there has been a lot of just adjustment with it. There were times when I was good about putting out videos and times where I would go like every week and put a video out. Sometimes I would put 2 videos out a week, and sometimes I would just like not put a video out for 2 months just because of life and things that got in the way. But overall, I'm like happy that I'm still here and that, you know, some people have joined us on the ride here. So I'm really happy to see more people subscribed, and, you know, I'm starting to see more of some regulars coming on here, which is really, really cool. And yeah, like I didn't know what to expect, to be perfectly honest with you. I didn't know if, you know, how many subscribers I was like planning on getting. I don't try to plan that out. I don't really want to torture myself with subscriber count and stuff like that. To me, it's just like great if anybody comes on here to see what I'm doing. It's funny too, like when I first started this channel, I thought I'd be talking more about I knew it was going to be a beauty channel, but I didn't know like how much I'd be talking about it. I thought I'd be talking more about, you know, maybe financial stuff or, you know, topics like that, unpacking ideas and more psychological type phenomena, if you will. I'm not saying that I won't ever talk about that stuff, but I found that ever since I started the channel and like as things have developed over time, it became more of like it did become more of a beauty channel, like in terms of like using up my stuff, decluttering things, minimizing, and kind of, you know, my anti-consumerist type stance on beauty. I'm not an anti-consumer. I don't really know if I like that word because I feel like it makes me sound like it makes it sound like I don't believe in buying things, and that's not necessarily true. I do believe in buying things you want and actually need mindfully and slowly. So, right. But yeah, it's just interesting to see like how my videos have developed into what they were and how they became more like actual beauty videos more so than like anything else. Do I wish I was more consistent on here? I wish I had more time to be consistent on here, and I know that's kind of like an excuse, you know. It sounds like, oh well, anybody can make time for it if they really want to, and blah blah blah. It is true, like if I really wanted to make the time, like I would do that, but it's hard, y'all. Like it's hard enough, trust me, it's hard when you don't have kids, and you know, everybody has their own responsibilities and things they're trying to get done. And you know, I find that with kids, and well, I'm not even working right now, so it's like I can't even use like that full-time job thing as an excuse at the moment, but it doesn't mean that I'm not still kind of working. I did get some time back because I don't work in the summer, but that time is still with my kids because, you know, my husband still has to work and I can't just be off like doing whatever I want to do. Like, I wish I had more time to dedicate to it, but I'm also working on other things. I have other goals that I'm trying to achieve and accomplish. I think all you can really do is try your best and, you know, push yourself if you can, but I fear burnout a lot. I do. This is an e.l.f. shade. They don't make these anymore. This is called Bark, but it looks like that. This is a Shop My Stash item. And I'm putting this kind of like in the crease. I should be using a different brush. I think I just use the same brush for everything now at this point. Yeah. Am I quitting? No, I would not quit this. Quitting is weird. I feel like you either make this huge announcement that you're gonna quit or you just like disappear altogether and just like never come back. And so, but I don't see myself quitting YouTube at all. Right now I enjoy making videos, and you just have to commit, that's all. Even if your commitment doesn't look perfect every single week. I'm going to go in with this really inexpensive e.l.f. palette and use this as a liner shade, this last one. Yeah, this is a little quad that they gave me for free. But yeah, what else is new, guys? I have been purging lots of clothes from my collection lately. Just like, I don't know if it's just being at home so much, or, you know, I've had 2 kids at this point. I feel like I've brought this up in another video. Maybe my last Get Ready With Me video, I was talking about this too, but it was just time for a purge. And I was noticing a lot of things I haven't been wearing, and I had to pull them out and just get serious about them. Like, am I going to use this ever again? Am I just holding on to it to hold on to it? And it's weird how you can be one way your whole life about something and suddenly like change your mind and you're like, that's not me anymore. And that's kind of how I've been with a lot of clothes in my wardrobe. Like, I have so many like dresses, like summer dresses, you know, the cottony kind that you can just kind of throw on. And I haven't worn, I've had the same couple just sitting there, and I haven't worn any of them in like a long time. I don't think I've worn a lot of them since before I got pregnant with my second child, which was like 2 years ago. And I'm like, why am I still holding on to these? Like, first of all, my body changed ever since having my second. I don't fit into these dresses anymore. I mean, that's honestly, I could make them, like, they can go on my body, right? But they're not gonna look the way they're supposed to look. I'll just say that much. And I'm kind of like, I don't want to hold on to stuff just because I might lose weight. I'm tired of like hoarding clothes just for future purposes that more than likely might not happen. I'm not saying I won't lose weight, and if I do, I'll just get new stuff, I guess. But yeah, it's crazy the amount of clothing that I purged, and I'm always surprised how that just happens because I haven't really been buying a lot of clothes. I don't really go shopping too often, but I still end up with a whole bunch of clothes I don't want. Like, I don't know how that happens, but yeah, I just think it's just where I'm at, the stage of life that I'm at right now. And, you know, getting real. I feel like with COVID too, we haven't really had many places to go. That's just the nature of our situation right now. So I'm obviously not wearing certain things that I would probably be wearing otherwise. So there's that. So it's like I don't want to get rid of too much just because of what's going on right now and what I'm thinking in my head. But like, I also don't want to hoard clothes. It like bothers me when I have clothes sitting around that I'm not wearing enough. It's like I feel like I have to wear everything, and you know, I make myself wear things, and I don't know if I'm making myself wear them because I actually like them or if they're just sitting around. So it's a lot of soul searching with my clothing declutters right now. So I'm going to use this Maneater mascara. What stage are you guys in with your clothes? Like, are you happy with where your wardrobe is right now, or are you trying to get rid of things? Are you trying to add more things in? For me, it's always about minimizing my wardrobe, and you know, perfection is impossible. You're never gonna have like the perfect wardrobe because things change, your life changes, your preferences change. I do try to buy, if I do go shopping for clothes, it's usually for, you know, the long term. I don't like buying things for like a one-time wear or like 2 times wear. Like, I try to buy things for the long term that will last, that is durable. That's ideally how I like to shop. And again, I don't do it a lot, but when I do it, it's like either to replace things or get pieces that will, you know, stand the test of time, hopefully. But I also understand like life happens, and sometimes you just cannot predict like what you're going to want to wear, or what your style will be like. What you can make a good estimate, but things happen. So that's just it. Like, I have some pieces that I thought I would have forever, and forever's a long time. So yeah, I think as long as everything is done mindfully, that's my whole thing. Like, you know, being mindful with when you shop, being mindful with what you're keeping, and just like always checking in with yourself, you know, like how you feel about your stuff, and get real about it. And sometimes it's hard to know. Like, sometimes it's like, it's hard for me to know, at least, like if I really don't like something, or if I'm just wearing it to wear it. Like, some clothes I just like don't feel very passionate about, but it doesn't mean I don't like them, you know? So it's like, there's that. But yeah, I guess the moral of the story here is like, I'm purging stuff. And it's just weird to me how that can happen. Like, you can have these clothes forever and suddenly you're like, these gotta go. It's like you gain all this clarity towards your stuff a little bit. Like scarves. I remember a time, and I still wear scarves, but I remember a time when like scarves were everything and like people wore them constantly. And I don't mean like just for utility purposes. I mean like they would wear it as part of their outfit. And I feel like lately I just like haven't really seen, well, it's summer now, but even like when it was colder, I haven't really seen people wearing scarves a lot, unless it's like a blanket scarf maybe or something like that. But you know, like infinity scarves, I like don't see people wearing them. And I had a lot of scarves like that, and that I don't even use that often. So it's funny how like trends, like, I don't know, do people wear scarves around you? Like, I feel like I never see that anymore. It was like so popular like maybe 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and then now it's just like poof, no one wears them, unless it's for like, you know, you're going out into the cold or something. Or again, blanket scarves I still see, but infinity scarves, like, not so much. This is my new brow pencil. This is the Morphe brow pencil. It's the micro brow pencil. This is in the shade Java. You know, I'll just brush them out afterwards. It's okay. So far, I like this brow pencil. I usually use the Brow Wiz, but I ran out of that. And I didn't feel like spending all the money to replace it, so I just got this guy. And so far, I like it. It's a little bit darker than the Brow Wiz that I use, but I definitely want to have less clothing overall. And it's happening because if you're not buying a lot of clothes and you're like always getting rid of clothes, it eventually becomes minimal, just organically. So that is my goal And it's not like I want to cut shopping out of the picture totally. Like I said, like I buy clothing to replace things, or if I want to try, maybe try a trend. I try not to be super trendy. It's not really my style either, but, or if I have like a wish list or something, or like a gap in my wardrobe that I want to fill, then sure. But it's not something I do like regularly. What do I want to do next? So here is my Project Pan blush right here, this Pretty Peach by CoverGirl. I'm going to mix that actually, or layer another blush with it. Yeah, I am trying to really get my wardrobe down to the bare minimum. I don't want to have like one shirt, one skirt, one, I'm not like that deep about it, but I do want to cull things that I don't care for too much and come to like conclusions and like be real with myself, because there's some pieces that I think I like, but do I really like them? I'm doing the NARS blush, the Orgasm color that I do like. At first I was like, I'm not sure if I'm feeling this shade on my skin tone, but it actually, it does look really good. I never thought to layer blushes before, but I really like doing that for, you know, Shop My Stash and Project Pan, because then you like can create new colors and then like kill two birds with one stone, like maybe hit pan on one and still get use out of the other one. So that's something cool I started. Yeah, this is the Flirt bronzer, so I'm gonna try to use this. It's funny how many phases you go through in life with your clothes and your stuff, and how your opinions can change like right from under you. You don't even see it coming, and then you're suddenly like, I don't want all these scarves, I don't want all these dresses, I thought I would have them forever, and no, not so much. And now I'm just going to do my lips, and I'm going to do my MAC lip liner in Oak. I'm going to put this on first as like a base. So I have used so many different forms of mirrors for this video. I'm literally like putting this all over my lips, as you can see. I'm gonna layer it with this color Jolt lip paint, which I very much enjoyed combining this with this as a base lip liner. It's funny because I don't think I love this by itself so much, but combined with other things, like that's the crazy thing with Shop My Stash, is all the different combinations you otherwise would have missed out on. Okay, pull this out, shake my hair out. Like about capsule wardrobes, like do you guys do that, or how do you maintain your wardrobe? Like how often do you guys shop for clothes? How often do you declutter? I'm really interested. This is like one of my favorite topics. How has your style changed, or are there any trends that you used to really enjoy that you had so much of that you're now like, I need to get this out of my life? Please comment down below. Yeah, it's been a year of YouTube. I've enjoyed the ride so far. Oh, I didn't put my highlighter on. Let me do that really quick. I'm gonna use my bronzer brush to put highlighter on with. This is the TheBalm Mary-Loumanizer. I made some buddies on here. I just want to say hey to everybody, and I'm glad to get to know you and watch your channels too. So it's been a great year so far. I feel a little bit more consistent on here than I had been in the past, so that's a yay. I hope you enjoyed this chatty get ready with me. Maybe I'll make more of them if this one doesn't flop too much. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, definitely like, comment down below, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.